Hello, Brent Corrigan. Oh my God, I'm so tired. I just got onto the set of Judas Kiss that we're filming in Seattle. We're at the University of Washington, and oh my God, I am just kind of afraid. We haven't even started yet, and um, you can hear it in my voice. I stayed up all night packing and getting my work done for the week. Or for the 2 weeks, about 23 days worth of work, because I don't have any of my computers here, like my editing bay or anything for the website. So last night I didn't get any sleep preparing for my departure. I had like a 6:30 a.m. flight, and the San Diego airport was just fucking ridiculous. I have no idea how I made it on my flight. But I came in, and the weather was a little bit overcast. Of course, it's Seattle. Got settled in. Kind of went to bed. Basically, took a Xanax, went to bed. Oh gosh, but as you can see, no special treatment for Brent Corrigan. I'm staying in a dorm room where the rest of the cast and crew are staying here at the University of Washington, which is really one of the most beautiful places, one of the most beautiful campuses, in the U.S. And a lot of people don't realize I grew up in this city. I grew up in the burbs, 20 minutes north of where I am now, and we used to go every year and do tours of the campus. It's just so crazy because when I was a kid in fifth grade and fourth grade and even in high school, I had no idea that I was going to be, a Southern California transplant here back in Seattle at one time, shooting a mainstream film. I mean, it's just so exciting. I mean, you can see I'm tired but excited, and I'm brimming. Oh, I'm a little bit. I need to get some rest, but I just want to say hello and express my excitement and about how I mean tomorrow's my first day of shooting. We're shooting in sequence pretty much, so it'll be my first scene that appears in the film. I play the role of Chris Wachowski, who is a young filmmaker, kind of on top of his game. He's sort of a hard worker who does everything the right way, even though it's the hard way sometimes. And he is kind of like the kind of the one of the love interests of the main character, who's played by Richard Harmon, who is a very young and up and coming actor who's actually straight, but we won't fault him for that now, will we? Um, but everyone else is so cool. I'm just really excited to be here. I feel so fortunate that JT and Carlos and Jody Wheeler, gave me, a large role in this film. This is the biggest project mainstream wise that I've ever done, and you can feel it. Everyone's just so excited. Like I have to say, look, I'm not complaining. I'm not at all complaining, but this is not easy. I mean, this is like roughing it. I know this doesn't look like much, but like there are community bathrooms here. Like, all right, that's not the point. I mean, forget about the accommodations. I mean, it's basically 20 days of hardcore filming, I mean, you'd have to take time off your life, your work, your relationships, everything, because there really just isn't any time for anything else while you're here on a project like this. And you know, I'm gonna try my hardest to stay blogging and to keep up with everything, but it's not gonna be easy. I just know that my regular life is probably going to suffer a little bit. And I mean, right after this, the biggest frustration for me when we were finalizing plans and making everything happen was it conflicted with the promotional shoots and castings of my Flesh Jack toys that are releasing in September. And that was a huge frustration because, I did everything that I was supposed to do. I got my prototype photos in, I got my contracts in, I got my signed signature in for each mold, and I just got everything in a timely manner. And then they waited and waited, and my understanding is no disrespect to the other stars, but they took their sweet ass time. And so finally, when everything was in from the other stars and they had it, Flesh Check had everything they needed to move forward, it fell on, my commitments with them fell upon the same time that I was going to be here shooting this movie. They tried so hard to adjust things, and of course, they needed Flesh Jack, needed me out there the days that I was going to be in my main scenes here. There's one day on the 27th where we are wow, I mean, there is like 100 extras. It's the biggest scene in the biggest, most expensive location. There was just no rearranging it. So anyway, all I'm saying is lots of sacrifices in the name of art to be a starving artist. But I'm here and happy for it, and you can tell I'm so excited. And I need some sleep. But the other thing I will say is I know that they're going to need extras while we shoot. So if you're in Seattle and you're interested in being a part of Judas Kiss, I will get the information, and in my next video blog, I'll post it. So you can come out, and maybe you get a chance to say hello. I don't know how much I'll be able to socialize, but I do also know that we're going to be doing a fundraiser on August 29th. I'm all congested. Ew. So August 29th, we'll be doing a fundraiser, and I will also post the venue information that's necessary for that and get you all that information as soon as I know it. I don't think that they know it yet. They should know it, but I don't think they know it. But anyway, just saying hello, and thanks for coming by. I'll see you on the set. I'll be video blogging too. We'll see how much of that I'll be able to actually secure, but I brought my Canon Vixia camera, and I want to document and exploit this whole experience to the hilt. So hopefully you'll be there with me. All right. Mwah. Bye.